It's happened again. It's happened again. We've dropped points. It's so hard to continuously be told to trust in the process when there is no process. There is no foundation. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. We've got this geezer, he's been through a bit through the last couple of weeks or so. Understandable that his spirits might be low right now, but when we're talking strictly football, let's get back to strictly football. We are absolutely shambolic, to say the least. Like, just not even. We're not even Chelsea anymore. We are not even Chelsea. And I, on my personal channel, Chelsea Fans XI, nearly at 3,000 subscribers there. I went through the bits and the bobs that I thought were, to be expected. And it was a 3-game ultimatum that I've given Graham Potter, just for the benefit of the doubt. And it was to win or draw against Tottenham, to avoid getting battered like we were today, and to win against Leeds and to go through in the Champions League. And then I believed that the fans would start to allow him to become the gaffer, to do his thing. And we're not seeing any progress. There is no progress whatsoever. I'll get into the ratings. A 4 for Kepa. Just the ratings have to be low today. They have to be low, regardless of how well certain players may or may not have played. No player played well today. No player played well today whatsoever. And even the players that you could rely on didn't play well today at all. Kepa, unlucky, I guess, to not save the skip goal at the beginning. Shouldn't have even got that far, but we'll get into that a little bit later. James, I've given a 5. I've given a 5 for the full back 4, to be fair. Fofana did well when he came on. Koulibaly done well, didn't play awful. Chilwell, James, both James is the visualization, the encapsulation of how bad this team is. Because when James is as poor as he is under Graham Potter, then you start to realise how badly this team are playing, how bad this team is playing. When James was, whether he was playing, he was imperative. When he wasn't playing, we were a completely different side. Whether he plays or doesn't now, doesn't matter. We're poor no matter what. Fofana came on for Thiago Silva. He's out injured now. Hopefully that's not too long. It's just another nail in the coffin of how we're playing at the moment. And as I said on my review I've just done on my channel, losses are expected now. I was told that my expectations were too high if I expected a draw or even a win, but even a draw was too much to expect against an underperforming Tottenham side. They're not in the best of form right now. They're not bad, but they're not great. So to come here to end an 8-game streak of going unbeaten to against Tottenham, to go to end our 3-game win streak in 3 games at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and an aggregate of 6-0 against that side, to then go and lose 2-0 and not even come remotely close to scoring. It just begs belief. It really does. I don't get what we are supposed to expect. And quite frankly, sometimes it just doesn't work. If it does one day, if we stick with him for the next 50 years, and in 50 years' time, someone's like, well, we told you it would work sometime. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. But frankly, we are a team that won the Champions League 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we won the Champions League. The Champions League. The highest honour in club football. And now I'm told to not expect a draw against Tottenham Hotspur. Are you taking the piss? Loftus-Cheek, a 5. It could be a 4. I honestly, at this point, I'm not really paying attention to specific players to be able to do these ratings anymore. These ratings have become so null and void because it's a team effort at the end of the day. It's all come down to the team, not individual players, because it's not individual players anymore playing badly and causing an effect on the rest of the team. Every player is shit at the moment. Absolute pile of shit. Enzo Fernandez, I would give a 5 like the rest of everyone else, but he, again, I think Kepa deserves a 5 over a 4 for Enzo. Enzo, I don't know what he was doing, trying to clear the ball away there when the ball is dead at his feet and Kepa is there. Could have shielded the ball and Kepa collects the ball and then we're out of danger. If not that, put it out for a corner. If not that, put it out for a throw. But no, he kicks it to a geezer who's never scored for Tottenham in his fucking life. And lo and behold, as ever, the theme at Chelsea Football Club, we love giving people McGoldrick. I was convinced Richarlison was going to score today. We had Vinicius for Fulham. Never scored in how long? Nearly a year and a half he scored against us. Willian, former Chelsea player. Former Chelsea players love scoring against us as well. Why Enzo Fernandez thought to clear it like that, I don't know. Panic. Fear, I don't know. I'm not sure. I really don't know. This club is pissing me off now. He kept slipping over. He kept giving the ball away. He just wasn't himself today. And again, if you truly believe that this team is this bad and that it's not down to two things, is one, that it's Potter that is causing this whole thing because of his mentality, because of the way he forms the team, the lineups he comes out. He's brought Havertz on again to start against Tottenham when we need to score. Come on. Use your brain. Use your brain. Come on. It's getting ridiculous now. Like I said, sometimes it's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. Potter one day could be an excellent manager. We know from past teams he's been at, but we look at those teams now and you think, come on. Is he an elite manager? He's got £600 million worth of new talent, 300 million under him. No injuries anymore to complain about, but there's no, they haven't fit his whatever his structure is supposed to be, whatever his style of play is meant to be. What is there? There's nothing. There is no style of play. We're so disjointed. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing does this team show that there is any sort of style of play or a Potter ball or whatever it is. There is nothing. There's nothing. And as I said again, I'll say it once, I'll say it a million times. Sometimes things in life, they just don't work out. And I believe that it's getting closer. It's getting closer. João Felix, a 4 as well. And I'm giving Enzo and João Felix a 4 because we expect more of them. We know how good they can be. And they just weren't themselves today. They just weren't. Sterling, I'll give a 5. I might even, could even give a 6 because I thought he was actually one of the better players today. Ziyech, a 3. Probably even a 2 or a 1, if I'm completely honest with you. I feel like it's a bit harsh on Havertz, the score he's got, so I'm going to give Ziyech a 2, purely because what are you doing? What are you doing? With Chelsea in the state that we're in at the moment, with us in the absolute flapping about mentality that we have at the moment, you thought it'd be a good idea to lash out, punch someone, And you got lucky. You got lucky that you hit him in the shoulder first because you went for his face. You went for his face. Let's be fair. And then Havertz, I'm just going to keep giving him low ratings. When he's our front man, I'm just going to keep giving him low ratings because why is he there? And why, in the 81st minute, are you bringing on Aubameyang, who is a striker, finally giving him some game time? A former gooner, you're bringing him on against Tottenham, and then we concede when he's about to come on, and we're 2-0 down, and you still think it's a good idea to bring him on, like he's going to do anything. It's just embarrassing for Aubameyang at this point that you still decided to play him. What is wrong with you? The team's fucked. The whole thing's fucked. The season's fucked. It's always been fucked. But the season was done a while ago. We've still got the Champions League. We're out of that soon, unless there's a miracle. The season was done, and people can defend Potter and say, well, you know, it was done to start with, so what we got to lose. What's the plan here? What's the plan? We get him to the end of the season, and then we give him, 10 games of next season, and then next season's fucked because it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. So then next season's done. Then we have to bring someone in mid-season again, and the whole cycle continues. Get him out now. Get him out now, or give him Leeds and Dortmund. See if he can pull those games around. But based on what we have to show for right now, nothing. Not a single fucking ounce of anything to go on whatsoever. Another loss. Another loss to go with the draws. We have now, if you look at our recent form, Jesus Christ, we have got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, taking away the club friendly. That's 8 losses in our last 15 games. Am I reading that right? That sounds ridiculous, does it not? But it's not false. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 losses. 8 losses in our last 15 games with 2 wins and 4 draws. Are you taking the piss? Wake up. It's done. It's finiti caput. It's done. There's nothing left to give. It's time to move on. Bless his cotton socks. You know, Potter, hats off to you. You gave it everything. You know, but as you like to say, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. The players gave it their all. Did they really, Graham? Did they really? Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Harry. It's another L for Chelsea. Up the Chelsea and peace.